every story, every biopic or story about a real person that comes to my agents or managers gets put in a certain pile, and they do get read. They do get read, but I don't read them all. You know, they have to be incredible. And so this one basically got to me because Reginald Hudlin was, you know, potentially the director, and Paula Wagner was the producer. And you know, I knew Reggie, wanted to work with Reggie.
Love what he did with this
Yeah,
film.
yeah. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's a coincidence that it feels like a superhero story because he's written comic books, you know. So it feels like that origin story because he pinpointed this guy has to work with the limitations of time and space. He's trying to handle disaster in many different places. That's a superhero concept. But back to this, you know, I got a letter that, you know, in order to persuade me. You know, Reginald produced a letter that was written by John Marshall, Thurgood Marshall's son, and he said that he wanted me to play the role. And, you know, I think they knew that I had, my reservations was I didn't look like the character. Even after I read it and said, you know, this is a really good movie. It's a buddy cop movie in here. There's, you know, it's a Western because I'm the marshal coming into town to implement justice. You know, it's a whodunit. I was like, it's a lot of great stuff here, but I don't look like him, you know. But when I got the letter and it was essentially, it became more about who is the essence of the man. And if his family felt like I had the essence of him, you know, I think a lot of people think or see this and they ask, was he really, did he walk around with that swagger? Was he that cool? And they're like, that's exactly who he was, you know. So for me, it became, that became less important than the essence of who was Thurgood Marshall and what did he mean when he walked in the room.